Together with Earle Sports Bets, yeah, the twins, they be checking in. Stacking up, green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend, and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, it's R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies. R.I.P. to the bookies.
We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, it's mainly NBA. We have 10 games in the association, and then we have one game in the NHL. We have a much bigger NHL card tomorrow, so that's when the NHL is going to get their shine, is tomorrow when it's a big card. Of course, they wait for college basketball at big cards though, but whatever. Mm-hmm. But before we get into that, we'll quickly recap yesterday. Slight down day, down 2.21 units. Of course, nothing's loading for me, so I'm trying to get my recap up, but there we go. Continue winning in the NBA, though. Raptors plus 10.5 was a nice winner there for me. I totally forgot to put in my bet for college basketball yesterday. So that was annoying there because I think Virginia did cover.
Yeah, they did.
Right?
Yep, they lost the first half but covered 16.
There you go. So yeah, I forgot to put that in there. San Fran, what was that game last night? It was always no touchdown score apparently, right? Jeez, yeah. 12-6. There was hockey teams that outscored the Niners last night.
I know, right?
But that was annoying there. I really liked the Niners in that spot. I'm glad I didn't make them a Pub Sports Radio play, because I was really close to actually moving on them as a PSR play. So that was kind of annoying there. NHL was a down night. Not very good. My favorite spot on the board came through. The Devils -1, plus 104. It's a nice winner there. Bad beat on the Montreal Canadiens. That was just absolutely brutal. 6 goals given up in the third period. You can't cap that. They lose 9-2 against Pittsburgh. If I'm making power rankings, I think Montreal is number 32. I think that's fair to say. Anaheim plus 360 took a shot at them, and they lost 3-2. I'm not going to get mad at that, because the Leafs were not worth the minus 360 or minus 400 or whatever it was. So took a shot. Not going to be pissed about that. An overtime winner there with the Vegas Golden Knights was my only other winner in the NHL. And I had a couple really bad losses last night. 9-2, 7-1 Oilers. What happened to the Minnesota Wild last night? Which I will definitely be on the Wild in their next game then. After getting their shit rocked last night. And then Boston, after getting their shit rocked, get beat again 5-1. So overall, not a good day yesterday. Frustrating.
Yeah. I think the site was 5-4. Okay, slightly profitable on the site. Right? 5 and 5 on the site. NBA broke even. I got the Raptors by the hook, which was nice. Pistons were nowhere near it, which, that happens. Nick, we took a shot early in the day. ECU Lady Pirates minus 15.5. Cashed that one easily. Virginia winner. So both college basketball games came through. And then you had a little bit of a rough day on the ice, 2 and 4 on the ice. Granted, one of those was a plus 340 Ducks play. I'm not going to blame you ever for that one. I'm never going to blame you ever for that one. You did get the Golden Knights and the Devils. Canadians were a loser. Wild was kind of that was a spot that I kind of disagree with you on, but it is what it is. And then the Bruins I was on too, and Apparently, they have no heart. So, interesting. But ready for today? Big NBA card. And we roll.
All right. Head to the chat, and then we'll get into that NBA card.
Who else was on Nashville Preds plus 180? I was close to betting them.
Hey,
I wish I did.
One thing I will say is I was not on the Stars.
Nice. 9 to 2 pence. Love to see it. Crosby GOAT status.
Gross.
I think that's
disgusting.
I think that's a little bit too far, but first time backing those Pens all year, and I think it was the right spot. No,
yeah,
it definitely was the right spot. So there you go. 11-6 with big plus money. What a day! There you go. Minus 400 on the Leafs. Yeah, it didn't phase them. Well, but I mean, they didn't cover a puck line. Ducks plus 1.5.
No.
Unreal game of VGK. Maybe I'm making a comeback, but not speaking it too early. Who's that player that walked out of the field? Bang Bang Niner gang. I don't know.
I did not watch the game last night, so I have no idea.
Niners are a joke. Sharks best play of the day.
Very frustrating.
Did the Sharks get there? Sharks got there.
Yep, they did.
Substop Geo. How about them Flyers minus 1.5? I was really close to taking them.
Yeah, add the Flyers to the long list of teams I was wrong about this year. Apparently, they're elite.
Pelicans and Raptors, great covers. Recap the chat. Yes, Juan.
Yep.
Cast on RJ Barrett triple double. Nice. And Crosby's 100% the GOAT. Nick, go ahead. Recap the chat.
Yep. You did make a little bit of positive headway. Nobody's positive still though, and in order to win the prize, you have to be positive. I think that's pretty plain and simple. Because our leader is still Higgs at down a tenth of a unit. After putting in 2 plays, 1 random show, and that was it. You're at minus 2.71. I'm down 4.19. And Victory Trades said yesterday that he is basically given up on the month at this point. So it's just me and you, Coyote, and anybody else who wants to join. I mean, you have a really good shot at trying to win $50 if you just join as a member and put in a few plays and win them. There you go. This month is probably one of the best months to hop in and join because nobody's doing good right now.
Fair enough. I'm only minus 2. Victory's gone. I've seen me review. LO $6 to win 50 at 50% chance. There you go.
Right.
No book is giving you those odds. You'd be a fool. All right, Nick. I'm gonna do something gross today.
Yeah, I'm on the same side, but a different way. Let's get into it here. We have the Washington Wizards taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers minus 17, total 232 in this game. My computer is just being super slow right now. So would like for this to load. We'll head to the cash flow first because that did load. We have 61% of tickets and 68% of the cash is on the Cavaliers. We have 61% of tickets, 68% of cash on the over in this one as well. Really, and of course, it's really covers not working. There's literally nothing working for me right now. Is covers working for you, Tim?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah,
okay,
it's working
so
for me.
It's just not working for me. I may need to restart my computer here in a second, and let everything reload here because it's just being stupid at the moment. But that's really annoying. I need covers. Yeah, I think I'm about to restart my computer real quick, and then I'll hop back in.
Okay, you do that. Yeah, let's jump into this one. We got the Washington Wizards, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers are 17-point favorites in this game, with a total of 232. And I normally don't do this too often. We got Cleveland coming off of a loss in their last game by 9 points against Miami. And I think this is a spot where you're going to get a little bit of a bounce back spot. I know it is very, very expensive. 17 points is kind of crazy. But I want to go after the I'm going to go after Cleveland here. I know it's a lot of points. I don't really care. I'm going to do it anyway. So it's gross. This is also a Cleveland team that's covering 18-7 this year. A Cleveland team that a Washington team that's 6-15-1 covering this year. I know it's gross. I'm laying a shit ton of points. You guys are fools not for joining. Hey, let everybody do what they want to do. Ukraine plus 240 versus Poland, IIHFL friendly. I'll make sure I star that for Nick. I'll star that stuff for Nick. That's no, you're not in the contest. There's a bunch of AHL today. 446 is trash talking, but let's remind him. Remember when he was in the contest. There you go. WizKids plus 950. No, but I'm laying 17 points. South Cavs smash. Mitchell over assist. Cleveland team total over. Yes, Nick will be on the Cleveland team total over for sure. Supness, what's up, Lex? Pass. And hey, I'm not complaining. I like it. There you go. We will just kind of go through these games until Nick gets back. Next up is the Pacers and the Sixers. The Sixers are 6.5-point favorites with a total of 227 in this game. You got the Pacers 10-15 this year, 8-16-1 against the spread. On the opposite side, you've got the Philadelphia 76ers, who have actually been winning and covering as of late. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games. They're now 7-15. They're 9-13 against the spread, 10 and 12 over under record. They've gone under in 3 straight and 4 out of 5. At first look, I wanted to take Indiana. I'm like, there's no way we're laying points with Philadelphia. And then the more I look at it, it's Philly or nothing. I don't really think I can trust Indiana to do anything right now. And at the end of the day, it's going to end up being a pass, maybe a lean towards the under. But these are 2 teams that I do not trust, although Philly is playing better as of late. But laying 6.5, 7 points on them, I don't think is a smart idea. So I'm going to end up staying off of this one. Cavs and the under sounds like a good 2-teamer. That's threading the needle. Mitchell over assists. Got it. Sixers smash. Pacers revenge. First quarter. I could see a first quarter. I just don't know if they win in general. So Sixers are nothing. Halliburton under. Halliburton's been having a rough year. Pacers plus 6.5. Line is moving too high. Pacers bench is better than starters and topping over points. Oh, I see Nick in the background. Oh, this thing's loading. Maybe. There he is. Let's see. Is it working?
I mean, I think I'm going to have to get covers up on my phone because covers is still not working on my computer. But touching back on the last game we were talking about there, Line opened up at a 17 for Cleveland. It's still a 17. Line opened up 231. It's up to 232. So the market's moving towards the over here in this spot. This should be pretty simple, this play for me. If you guys have been watching the show as of late, you should already know what play this is. Oh, it's not even working on my phone. You sure Covers is working for you?
Yep. I was just reading all the stuff off of it.
My back?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Then I'm going to need a little help with that today. I'm going to be on the Cleveland Cavaliers team total over for that spot there. As for the Pacers and the Sixers, this line opened up at a 6. It's now a 6.5. Line opened up at a 229. It's down to a 228.5. So we'll move towards the under and move towards the Sixers in this spot. So an interesting line movement there. Moving towards the Sixers. And now I need to relog into Action Network, which is fun.
You're having a good morning.
That one's a no play for me. I have no interest in laying the points. I have no interest in laying the points with the 76ers at all in that game. So pass.
I feel that. I'm just gonna. Cool. By the way, now we should be live to my Twitter. 446 will be talking about this in the comments later. Probably. How's the show? How the show is failing without him? A little bit less viewers, but that's just because it's not baseball season. Sixers have been playing great defense. Pete Alonso in the clutch. Remember the Brewers home run? Yes, I remember the Brewers home run for sure. I'm hoping they bring him back. Pacers suck and have the easiest schedule. Everybody plays everybody, but 446 says he's blocked. He is not. I can guarantee you he is not blocked. He's just going to come up with a bunch of different stupid excuses. Let's keep jumping.
Yeah, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the LA Lakers, and apparently the only one that wasn't working for covers for me was that Cavalier game. All the other ones I'm clicking and it works just fine. So
interesting.
There's that. So at least it's working. Yeah. Let's get into the line history for this one here, where now we're seeing the Timberwolves as 9-point favorites. Opened up in an 8.5. It's now a 9. Line opened up at a 214.5. It's now 213.5. Taking a look at the cash flow in this one here, where we have 47% of tickets and 49% of the cash on the Timberwolves. The line's come from 8.5 to a 9. So the markets kind of think the Timberwolves should be laying this type of number. The Lakers have kind of been struggling a little bit as of late. They stopped the bleeding a little bit there. They snapped a 3-game losing streak with a 107-98 win over the Portland Trailblazers. So really quality competition win there. They've won 3 of their last 7 games. Those were against the Spurs, the Jazz, and Blazers. That being, I don't want to see any type of points with the State. They lost the game 114-106, which snapped a 4-game winning streak for them. These two teams just did play not too long ago, and it was a 29-point win by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So maybe the Lakers kind of remember that. That was back on December the 2nd, so 11 days ago. It was a 29-point win for Minnesota. That makes me kind of like the Lakers a little bit in this game after they just got less than 2 weeks ago, got the shit beat out of them by this exact team in this exact arena. So I guess it would be Lakers or nothing. No interest here for me.
Well, I'm never laying 9 points with the T-Wolves here. That's for sure. And I don't want really anything to do with this Laker team. Although they've covered in 2 straight, and I mean, this is a 9-point spread, so they should be able to cover here at least. But both teams are not good covering teams this year. Maybe a look towards an under in this game might be more of the play for me. but honestly, there's a lot better spots on this card. That being said, I have one play so far, and it's freaking Cleveland. So this is kind of I will say this is kind of an ugly card. I know there's a bunch of games, but yeesh.
A little bit, yeah. By the way, I got Cleveland team total over 124.5 minus 120. I was shopping around there trying to find the best number. That was over on Fanatics.
By the way, Nick, I see you have typed up 2 games on the bottom. The Atlanta game and the Houston game are tomorrow.
Heard.
So I just went and deleted them. Anyways.
Sounds good. Back to the chat.
Yep. Right now they have the easiest schedule. Okay. LeBron is actually out. All right, that makes sense. Hold on. LeBron's out. Give me the Lakers.
Yeah. LeBron's out? Yeah.
Sign me up for the Lakers. I will be grabbing Lakers. There you go. Morning, Lakers, Rudy double. Lakers +9.
And Anthony Davis is day-to-day.
Who is? Oh, Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Under 214. Edwards 4+ 3-pointers. Lean under. Wolves had the number 1 defense in the last 5 to 10 games. Okay. NBA props. Mitchell over 3s. Edwards over 3s. And Justice Hill over rushing yards. Okay. Justice Hill is until Sunday, though. Playoff defense is back for the T-Wolves. Lakers play teams better without Braun. I know that's why I'm going to end up taking it. Ant over 25.5 points. Sure. D'Angelo over 20 points. Someone's got to score him. The under I could see. Costco money line. Yep. Oh, shit. I got Cleveland margin 26-30. Go for it. Undefeated. Yes. Costco undefeated. Walmart. No. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Walmart money line. That's an official play. It's a loser.
Sam's Club. Come on.
Anthony Davis is probable. He's got that Q tag next to his name like he normally does.
Yeah. Sign me up, by the way. Los Angeles Lakers +9 minus 110. I'm taking a shot here with the Lakers in this game.
Yep. I'm grabbing 9. Yep.
Let's move on. We have the Brooklyn Nets and the Memphis Grizzlies. This line opened up at a 10.5. It was an 11.5 this morning when I typed up the line. Now it's back down to a 10. So we've had a half-point line movement towards Brooklyn in this game. Line opened up 229. It's now 230.5. So we moved towards the over here as well. 69% of tickets and 70% of the cash on the over line moving towards them. That makes sense. Moving towards it makes sense. 58% of tickets, 62% of cash is on the Grizzlies. The line's not moving. Or the line's moved slightly towards the Nets recently. It did go up first and then came back down. We have the Grizzlies have been a nice little team this year. That's one thing I've noticed is they've been pretty good. I'm just getting up their recent numbers here, where they have won 3 in a row, and 9 of their last 10. 8-2 against the spread in that run too. They're 17-8 straight up in ATS this year. On the flip side, the Brooklyn Nets have been an awesome covering team. Not as much lately. They're 5-5 of their last 10, but still they've covered in back-to-back games. They have actually won 4 of the last 5 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Not a game I'm getting involved with. I really don't want to fade the Grizzlies right now, but I think this is a little bit too big of a number to want to back the Grizzlies, though.
Oh yeah, there's no way I back the Grizzlies here. Not really anything that I not the line I want to lay. I really way too many points with Cleveland today. I'm not doing it again. So I would be kind of interested in Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn or nothing because Brooklyn 15-8-1 against the spread has been one of the better covering teams, but Memphis is 17-8 covering. So Memphis has also been a very good covering team. So nothing I feel the need to go after today, Nick.
Fair. Yeah, no, not getting involved.
No. There you go. Grizzlies first half, first quarter. First quarter, first half. Sure. BJ's. Everybody loves a good BJ. That's the store. Okay. Give me the Grizzlies first half. Nets plus 11.5. Grizz team total over. What about the under? I don't know. I see more.
I lean over. I lean over on that game.
They lost to Brooklyn. They lost to Brooklyn 2 times this year. That's right, they did. Morant over Pro pass. All the NBA cares about is money. Can't watch the NBA. I have not watched the NBA in a while. For Morant Pro, actually give me all the at plus 160. I'm not going to talk you off that one. Over 230 in the Grizz.
That's a nice little value play there.
Maybe consider a rebound prop with Claxton. Right on. Let's keep moving, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Chicago Bulls. So we have the Bulls 6-point favorites in this game, total of 231. It's crazy. It's interesting to see the Bulls this big of a favorite in this game. Line opened up at a 6. It's still a 6. Line opened up at a 230. It's now 231.5. So we do have a move towards the over in this game. No move on the side in this one. Looking at the cash flow in this game, where we have 60% of tickets, 65% of the cash is on the Bulls, and the line's not moved. And 56% of tickets and 59% of the cash on the over. This has been a Bulls-dominated head-to-head. 6 straight meetings, and 8 of the last 10 have gone the way of the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are off of back-to-back losses, and they didn't cover in either of those games against Philadelphia and against Indiana. On the flip side, Charlotte, they're coming in off of a win as an 11.5-point dog against the Indiana Pacers, a spot where generally I like to fade teams after big wins like that. It would be Bulls or nothing. It'd be over or nothing. Maybe it's a Bulls team total over because I feel like I can trust the Bulls to score points. I just don't know if I can trust them to cover a number. So that probably means full game over as well. Bulls overs have been pretty strong this year. 15-10 to the over are the Chicago Bulls, even though the Hornets have been a little bit more of an under team. 118.5. I lean over here between the Bulls and the Hornets.
I don't blame you. The Bulls have been more of a over team this year in general. They've gone over in 4 out of their last 6 games, 8 out of their last 11. So they have been more of an over team this year. It's the fact of, is Charlotte going to score on the road? And although Charlotte has gone over in 3 out of their last 4 games as well, and they missed going over last game by the hook, but none of them are as high as this total. Actually, this is the highest total that the Hornets have had in a basketball game since November 8th. So, well, it's probably high for a reason. I will say that. So it's a lean towards the over. And actually, I feel like it would be a lean towards the Bulls in this game, laying the points. I feel like they're that big of a favorite for a reason. But I'm not going to end up going after this game. It's kind of gross. Right now I have laying a bunch of points with the Cavaliers and I have the Lakers. So such a great start to my card.
Yeah, I'm actually going to move on this game here. And I like the over in this spot. I'm going to, however, isolate it. I'm only going to take the Bulls team total over 118.5 at minus 120 because I don't trust the Hornets to put up points or enough points to really help push this game over the total. I think if this game goes over the total, it's because the Bulls are putting up in the 120s in this game. So Bulls team total over 118.5 at minus 120 for me here.
There you go. Yeah, lean over. Morant doesn't seem to hit threes at home. Morant under threes. Hornets plus 6. Bulls play no defense. I agree. Ball's supposed to be back. Hornets and the over, I'm guessing. Hornets money line. Giddey under 6.5 assists. Pass. When I send my recap at the end of the night, does that help, or is in the morning?
Yes, that was very helpful this morning. I was able to fill it out all really quick.
There you go. Mikic over assists and rebounds. Miller over points. Levine over 3.5 assists. Miller over threes. Lock and key. Oh boy. Lex is already bringing out a lock. Chicago first half spread. Hey guys. Hey Dad. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
What's going on?
Hope well, you're not working today. Oh yeah, no, you're not working today. But anyways, Hornets and the over. You were right, Tim. I knew what you meant. Bulls won't score 100 today. They do what their competition does. Hey, Dad. I would lean under. Okay. We got 3 more NBA games, Nick.
Yeah. Just typing in this. It's 118 at minus 120. God, my computer cannot go any slower right now. All right, Denver Nuggets and LA Clippers. This the Nuggets 6.5 point favorites, total 229 in this game. Take a look at the line history in this spot here, where we have the Nuggets opening up as a 6-point favorite. Did get up to a 7, back down to a 6.5. We still have a half-point line movement here towards Denver. Look at our opening line, 226, now up to a 227.5. So we do have a move towards the over here as well. Let's take a look at the cash flow in this game, where we have 58% of tickets and 61% of the cash is on the Denver Nuggets. So money coming on the Nuggets. The line's at least moving towards them for people who do want to back Denver in this game. And 73% of tickets and 73% of cash is on the over in this one as well. Covers does not want to work for this specific game, so that's nice there. I was leaning over a little bit in this game, maybe a Nugs team total over, because I don't trust them as favorites, but I think they can put up points in this game. And I believe, if I remember right, we've been seeing Clipper games go over the total. I know you can probably reiterate that because you actually have covers working for this game. But I would lean towards a Nuggets team total over if I'm getting involved with anything here.
I am on the over. I got 227. Yeah, Clipper games have gone over in 3 out of the last 4. Even though they were a very big under team to start the year, they have not been as big of an under team lately. I also kind of lean towards the Clippers here. They've been a lot better of a covering team, especially as a dog. And I don't know if I want to trust the Nuggets right now laying 6.5 points.
Yeah,
they are coming off of their big 30-point win. They ended a long road trip where they played 5 out of 6 games on the road. They had an East Coast road trip where they lost to Cleveland, lost to the Wizards, and then beat the Hawks by 30. It would be – I am on the over. I also kind of lean towards the Clippers in this game, Nick.
So it'd be more of a Clips team total over than a Nuggets.
I feel like it would be more of
over.
a Clips team total over.
Okay. I'm not getting involved with either. I thought this could have been a decent spot for the Nuggets to put up some points, but no play here for me.
Earle Bros speak Lex. That we do. Give me the Nuggets first half. Clippers Nation. Clippers money line. I hope the Clippers don't win, but Joker triple-double. Harden over assist. Harden over threes. Joker over threes. The under. Harden over Pra. Everyone's going to parlay the Nuggets. Are they, though? Why would they parlay the Nuggets when Cleveland's a 17-point fave, Minnesota's a 9-point fave, Memphis is a 10.5-point fave?
There's better favorites to throw in a parlay than the Nuggets tonight.
Yeah, I don't think everybody's going to parlay the Nuggets like you think.
Even for the later games, there's better options like the Suns to close out your parlay with.
Joker triple-double, plus 140. Go for it. MPJ over rebounds, lean Nuggets, Zubac over Pra. We got 2 more NBA games, Nick, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get to either one of them.
Yeah, we have the Phoenix Suns and the Utah Jazz. 8-point road favorites are the Suns in this game. Laying this many points on the road. This line opened up at a 4.5. It's now up to an 8. So we've had a big move towards the Jazz or towards the Suns in this game, which is interesting. Line opened up at a 228, it's now 231.5. Is somebody out or somebody back to where this line's moving as much as it has? Is this saying Durant? Which I don't think so, because Durant's day to day, and he's probable.
There you go.
Ooh, that just opened up a little bit of an also day to day questionable Lauri Markkanen to return this game as well. So both teams might be getting their big players back in this one here. If it's no Markkanen and yes Durant, and this goes up to a 10, sign me up for some Utah. I think this is not a game you need to rush to bet now, because I think the line will only get better for Utah. So I'm interested in the Jazz in this game. I might move on them later. I want to see the injury reports here. I want to see Durant in, and I want to see Markkanen out. And I think I'll move on the Jazz, because I think we'll get double digits with Utah at that point.
Fair enough. I'm not taking this game. I understand wanting to go after it. It is Utah or nothing. I'm not laying that many points on the road on Phoenix. And if Kevin Durant's back, then this one might go up as a free play up on the site. Because it would be Jazz at that point. And if he's officially ruled in, the Jazz I can get double digits on, I'll be on the Jazz tonight. But for right now, this is a no play.
Yeah.
No quick revenge. Did they just play each other? Phoenix? No. They didn't play each other. Did the Nuggets just play each other?
Oh, yeah. The Nuggets and the Clippers just played each other.
On December 1st, and yeah, the Clippers won by 4. That doesn't mean that the Nuggets can't win and not cover. Clearly, the Utah Jazz owner only cares about the hockey club now, 5-17. Well, they're in a rebuild right now, because ever since they traded Gobert and Mitchell, they haven't been good. Leaning plus 11, Suns smash. Don't want anything to do with the Jazz at all. Jazz are tanking. Yep. Jazz plus 8. Wait for some information first.
Yep.
Kessler over Pra. Nurkic's expected back tonight as well. Definitely over in the Nuggets game. Jones over Pra. Durant figures LeBum's out. He can get some shine going forward. There you go. Kessler double plus 130. Cash last 5 out of 6 games head-to-head versus Phoenix. Pass. Lauren Katie is back. Let's go to the final NBA game, Nick. 1-800-GAMBLER?
Yeah, probably. I have a feeling I might add the Utah Jazz later, but I mean, if I head into this NBA card with Bulls team total, Lakers, and Cavs team total, I have no problem with that. Line opened up at a 3. It's now a 3.5. Line opened up at a 223.5. It's up to 225. So a move towards the Spurs and a move towards the over. 76% of tickets and 74% of cash on the Spurs, and the line's moving towards them. That makes sense. 79% of tickets and 83% of cash on the over. The line's moving towards the over. That makes sense. Ultimately, it doesn't tell me much about this game. The Spurs are 12-12 straight up, 11-13 ATS, 13-11 over under, 3-6 on the road though. This Trailblazers team is 8-16 straight up, but they're 12-11-1 ATS, 5-6 at home. I guess it's Blazers or nothing really in this game. I'm not getting involved with it, though. This is a really good 1-800-GAMBLER game if you're looking for something to bet in this game. I mean, I love these games as well. It's just nothing was presented as, oh, I need to bet this one. Because some butt fights are worth betting. Some are not. Unfortunately, this is a bum fight that is not worth betting.
Yeah, this one's not one that's worth betting. I could press the button and move on. No real need to want to go after it. I'll be quick with that one.
Yep.
Spurs, blaze them up. Blazers, Wemby under points. Blazer up. Spurs over points. Player prop day for me. and Paul over Pra. I can see going after player props. That's fine. All right, Nick, you got an ugly one.
I'm interested in this game, though. The Carolina Hurricanes are minus 205 total 6 in this game. Let's get into it, though. We have an Ottawa Senators team. They're coming off of a nice win in their last game. They won 5-1 against the Anaheim Ducks. They have been playing better as of late. They've won 3 of the last 4 games. The only game they lost to was to the Islanders. However, they played the Ducks, they played the Preds, and they played the Red Wings. I don't see a playoff team in those 3 right there. And on the flip side, the Carolina Hurricanes, though, they're coming in off of a struggle win. They were down 2-1 heading into the third period against the San Jose Sharks as minus 500 favorites. They end up winning that game 3-2. Obviously, no puck lines recovered, nothing along those lines. It was kind of a weird showing. And this has been a Carolina Hurricanes team that has kind of struggled as of late. I don't trust them as a minus 200 favorite right now. They've lost 4 of their last 6 games, 6 of the last 10. They lost, granted, back-to-back games against Florida, Seattle, and the Islanders. The last 4 losses. Their wins were against San Jose and Colorado, which they really, really looked good in that Colorado game. And I mean, I don't trust Carolina right now. Yes, you have to trust the Ottawa Senators, who are 13-13-2. They're 4-7-1 on the road. Offensively, they've been okay. And one thing that I kind of had circled for them, because I had them projected, I have this game projected for the Hurricanes to be around minus 140. So I see value in the Senators. However, do I trust the Senators to win the hockey game? Not particularly. You know what I will ask them to do, though? Score me 3 goals. Give me the team total over 2.5 here at minus 120 with the Ottawa Senators. I see this as an opportunity because we've seen this Carolina Hurricanes team. Granted, they gave up 2 goals against the Sharks. Good job. 4 against the Islanders, 3 against the Avalanche, 4 against the Kraken, 6 against the Panthers, 6 against the Panthers, 3 against the Rangers, 4 against the Stars, 5 against the Blue Jackets, 4 against the Devils. They had given up at least 3 goals in 9 straight games. Now a snap glass game against the Sharks. Yeah, I'll take a shot here. Senators team total over 2.5 minus 120 over on Fanatics.
Pass. It's only one hockey game. I don't feel the need to bet the hockey game. You enjoy.
Yeah. Sorry,
there'll be more stuff. There'll be more games tomorrow that we can look at. Although I won't be here for it. But Nick's just over points. What about the under 6, Nick?
I had this game projected for 6.14 goals.
So, Canes team total over. I trust Canes more, but I'm passing. And then Svechnikov over. Anytime goal. That's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm taking Navy. I'm taking Navy in the over. I just did a free pick video on that one last night. Spence money line. Even though I've been on Army all year. I'm taking Navy in the over. I just think it's a letdown spot for Army after winning the conference championship game. And the total, by the way, Nick, is the highest Army-Navy game total since 2019.
Wow.
Last year's total, do you remember what last year's total was?
Was that like 33.5 or something like that?
28.
28?
It pushed. It was 28 last year and it pushed. I think it did drop to 27.5 or there was 28.5 and people was hooking like crazy. But I remember that. Rough slate, yes. Can't wait for bowl games. Yup. Next week. I'm not betting anything yet. Me neither. Make sure you guys are becoming a member of the YouTube channel if you guys are interested in joining contest and all that good stuff. And follow us on social medias. I'm gonna be Nick. We're gonna start to go live every single day to my Twitter. I feel like that kind of helped out a little bit today, but we'll see.
Okay.
But we'll be going live to my Twitter, so make sure you guys are following my Twitter as well. Crazy how both these programs have progressed so well. They look good this year. It's actually a fun game. Although I will say with the Army-Navy game, I highly, highly recommend putting it before the conference championship games because this game does not matter. And even though they're in the same conference, this is a non-conference matchup. Just so you let you know. Yeah, view spiked. 1-10-1 live. I might like an under. In the not in the Navy game. No. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck.